Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Marcus Fixes Stuff, the show where I teach you how to make repairs at home so you don't have to pay for an expensive repairman. Today we're going to be pulling out an old electrical outlet and replacing it with a new one. As you can see, this one's got to go because, well, it's nasty. Since we're doing electrical work, the very first thing we're going to do is turn off the power. Now, I live in an old house with some crazy electricity, so I find it's always safe to just come to your outside power box and kill the power right there. That way you know for sure. Before we start, I want to remind you to watch the video all the way through because at the end you'll see how much money you will save by doing this at home instead of hiring somebody to do it for you. Now, you're going to need a flathead screwdriver to take these two screws out. As you can see, this one's got paint covering up, so I'll have to scrape that out of the way. That's just going to release the outlet so we can get to the wires that power it. All right, I think we got that backed out enough. We can do it by hand. There we go. Get a closer look. You're going to want to go in and pay attention to your black and your white wires so that when you put the new one on, you'll know where they go. But I'll also show you where they go. I'm just going to take a flathead screwdriver and back these out. And this thing is old. It's hard to back out. But there we go. And we'll work that wire free. Which again, may take a little elbow grease. Let's back this out a little more. Now, maybe, nope, this thing wants to make me look silly in front of tens of people. That's okay. We have some needle nose pliers too. We're gonna grab this wire and just open it up a little bit. And there we go. See, not everything just works great every time. Do the same thing to the white wire on the other side. Again, take those needle nose pliers. And there you go. Ugh, that thing's terrible. Let's get the new one. Okay, here's our nice shiny new outlet. As you can see, we've got silver screws on one side and kind of a brass colored, copper colored on the other side. This also has a ground, but as I mentioned, this is an old house and there is no ground here. So what we're going to do, this is your white wire. We're going to use this side and we're going to alternate. This side will be black, this side will be white. And we just do the opposite of what we just did. Hook it in there. You can clamp it a little bit with your pliers. And screw it into place. Make sure it's nice and tight. You don't want that to come out once you've got it back in the wall and think everything's just fine and then have a short or have it not working. And again, put the white wire on the opposite side of where you put the black wire and screw that one into place. All right, that's not going anywhere. We're going to situate this back inside the little box. And put these screws back in place. Now this time we're going to cheat and we're going to use our drill. And if you'll look, get a closer look. These screws that came with it, these little set screws, they go right into this hole right there. So just match it up and put it in place. There we go. Do the same to the other side. There. Now we're going to take this new plate cover, put it right on top, get our little flathead screwdriver, set it, and voila. Now Now we're going to turn the power back on and make sure that I did this correctly. Did you know the average cost to have someone to come to your house and do this for you is $150? It can be up to $200, but the average cost is $150. It cost me $5 to do this myself, and that was for the new outlet and the outlet cover. $5. That's a savings of $145, and I don't know about you, but I would like $145 extra dollars in my pocket. That's why we do this, everybody. All right, let's go back and see if this thing works. Last thing to do is test it out and make sure it works. Since nothing's on fire, I'm assuming everything's good. And I'm going to show you with this hand mixer because, well, why not? Yep, looks like another job well done. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and please subscribe to the channel. And I will see you again when something else breaks. God bless.